Hello, church. We are looking at Genesis 7 and 8 today for our daily Bible reading. History up to this point was God creating the heavens and the earth, and everything was perfect. Then Adam and Eve sinned, causing the perfect world to become tarnished, broken, and difficult to live in, and ultimately there is going to be death. And we see death kind of taking its toll on humanity in the last few chapters because of their wickedness. And so finally now we get to God having enough, and God is going to punish sin. He's going to punish with ultimately bringing death upon the vast majority of all living creatures on the earth through a global flood. But in the midst of this judgment, and in the midst of this righteous judgment that God has, he sees Noah, who is one man and his family who are faithful and trusting in God. And so he preserves humanity and life on earth through Noah by building an ark. And once again, this is a great promise and hope we're going to see kind of continue from this as we continue in through Genesis, of God always saving a remnant, that God is focused on those who have faith and who will just obey what he says, ultimately for God's glory and for our own benefit. And so once again, we need to realize death is part of our human experience, but we have to realize that death on this earth is just one stage, and that ultimately we can look at eternity with God if we have faith and trust in Jesus Christ. And so while death can be scary because it is the unknown, we have the truth from Scripture that anyone who repents and places their faith and trust in Jesus Christ will have their sins forgiven and can be restored into an eternal relationship with God. For those who don't, they will suffer like those who didn't listen to God, didn't listen to Noah, and will suffer the penalty of death and eternal separation from God in torment in hell. And so, once again, church, this is the importance of the truth of Scripture, why it's so important that we know the gospel and that we share the gospel with others so they can avoid the eternal death of separation for God for all of eternity. All right, church, be encouraged, keep on reading, and once again, we see how God is working all things together for the good of those who love him. Have a great day, church.